All right, guys, I'm going to show you something. About 7 years ago, I did a video on YouTube. I'll try to make a link to it. I lost somehow or another. I can't get back in that account anymore, but I made a video on these Bextra hay bales right after we bought it. And I wanted to show you here 7 years later what it looks like. I mean, you can look at it and tell, I mean, this thing was built. It's sturdy. You know, I mean, these bins right here, before we moved it with tractors and stuff like that, but 7 years, and there's nothing wrong with this hay ring. It's probably the best hay ring we've ever bought. You can see there's the label. It was made by Titan West, and it's called a Bextra Hay bale ring. It saves a ton of feed. It always has. I mean, from the day I got it, I was real proud that we got it. It was about $540, if I remember right, which was like twice what we were paying for rings back then. I thought, man, this is crazy. But 7 years later, and this son of a gun is still just as stout as it can be and real heavy. You can even tell when I hit it. I mean, it's thick steel, you know. But now I want to show you something else that's just happened. I bought these, I don't know, about 6 months ago. But this is the new version. Tartar bought them out. The design is still an excellent design because, I mean, it worked. It's just built just like the other one as far as design goes, but that's about as far as it goes. Tartar bought them out, apparently. Bought Bextra out, started building themselves. They're not anywhere near the strength. They ain't gonna last. I mean, them over there's probably got another 7, 8 years, 10 years left in them. These right here, they probably won't even make it 7 years. I mean, when you get down here to the metal, the skirting, it's just a thin piece of metal compared to the Bextra made. The actual steel is doesn't feel near as stout. The way they're put together, you know, there's just a weaker way of putting them together. It's probably easier for them to make, but it's weaker. But I was going to talk about them a little bit, and you know, don't get me wrong, this is the only way to get them now apparently because of Bextra, it was bought out. But they're still a good hay saver. They still work real good just like the other one does, but I do feel that the life on them is not going to be nowhere near as good. And we paid, I believe it was $7.50 a piece for these, so they've basically gone up 200 to 220 bucks a piece. But the sad part is they're not going to last half as long as the original Bextra that we bought 7 years ago. But all right, guys, I still like them. They really do well on the hay, you know, hay conservation and things like that. And you always want to save money, so there you go. All right, man, thanks. Y'all keep farming fun. Take care.